Hello everybody, it's Rhonda. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to Saturday Morning Makes, and I will also be doing Two Crafters, One Design. Saturday Morning Makes is hosted by Jill Norwood. Two Crafters, One Design is hosted by Melissa, who is Mo's Creation. Glory is Glorious Cards, and Lisa is You See Why I'm a Diva. So the theme for Two Crafters, One Design was something relating to Easter. So what I decided to use for that, since I had been working on these journals, is this one right here. I ended up having two copies of this book here. So I ended up using this one is 1997, and this one probably is also. So I use one of those, and then I had this book, which is a Rand McNally, and before I found this one in a thrift store, and when I found the book, the first thing I saw was Randall Reynolds. And I thought about it, and one of my classmate friends had a son named Randall. So to find out, she had donated her little books to the thrift store, and I wished I could have gotten them before they all got away, but I ended up using the one that belonged to her for this journal. And then I also had two of the little Bambi and the butterfly. Now this is one where you could get it when it was 69 cents. I am trying to get this shadow out the way. I don't know, but and this one was 1982, which it is in great condition. And then this one was it doesn't have a date. It has it in Romo. If I can get it to focus. Numbers. But anyway, this was the newer one. So quick flip of these journals if I have time. So the first one was the very best Easter bunny, and on the top I just used some paper clips and things that I had. This here is a they're little bunnies. I think they came from Michael's, but I just turned one into a little clip. So what I did was in the first signature, I kept the story basically together, and I added one sheet of paper in between that signature. So that is how I did this one. Here's a little pocket. This paper was in my stash. I forget the name, but they were circular sheets of scrapbook paper. So I just folded it and made a pocket. Added a little doily there. And then you can also let this be a pocket. On the second signature, normally is where I just put like my papers. So these were some little cards, little Easter bingo card, and these. Added pom pom. And this sheet was upside down, but it's okay. Um, This little paper clip here was in some Happy Mail that I received a while back. A little fabric ruffle. Here's a pocket here. This is some of that trim that you could get from the Dollar Tree. This is a napkin, piece of doily, just a little embellishment card I made. And these bunnies are, you can get them from the Dollar Tree. And then this little paper clip is just some fabric and a little button. The other half of that napkin. This is also some of that trim from the Dollar Tree, the little chicks. This is a little postcard. Another little paper clip. I put a little jingle bell on here. And I'm pretty sure this was in some Happy Mail. And then another ruffle. A little music card. A little toothpick, this little egg here, more pom-pom. And then some of the papers, I just added like a little sticker down there. Another ruffle, this little tiny pack of sequences. Just some little cards I punched out, added just some little bits and pieces. Another little card that I have this doily die, so I just cut out some papers, added some little cards to it. Another little paper clip I made using a little yo-yo. And then some more of that paper. And the rest of the story. And then again, one sheet of paper in between that last signature. So that was this one. And then God's plans for growing things. And this one I used the little rings to bind this one. So again, the story is at the front. I left it. I found a paper pad from Michael's, and I have to show it later, but it had these little cutter parts in it. So again, it's just filled with paper clips at the top. A little pocket here. A ruffle with a little button. Little gingham button and this little flower. And then I just stuck some little flowers down in that little pocket. Little paper clip. And then this is a sheet of music note paper. I just folded it in half. I inked the edges, and you can use it as a little pocket if you wanted to. Down here is another little pocket. Made another little dangle using these little bud pins, and adding these little butterflies. This is a little card I made. I just wrapped some little yarn around it. That little glitter yarn you used to could get from the Dollar Tree. And again, I just wrapped it around the card so you could use that if you wanted to. Here's another little pocket. I just made a little card. Pom pom. And these ribbon little bowls, they were did by Sharon. She was the Tara 148 here on YouTube. So the little pink one and this green one were made by her. And this is some of that paper out of the pad from Michaels. Made a little tab, another little button, and a little flower. This is some of that paper from Meg, who is chasing retro. And this paper here, I think it was from Joann's. Here is a little fabric tab that I made. And a lot of these little things like this are in my little embellishment box. And I just started pulling some things out. Another little paper clip. I'll use the little flower for a tab here. This little tab with a little daisy. A little envelope. Another one of the little fabric embellishments. This is from a music game. Another little paper clip I made using a pom-pom. But again, just little pockets, this little embellishment here. And I am about to run out of time, but I will come back and finish the flip of this one. Have a great day, and I'll be back soon.